who creep into households and make captive of gullible women. Greetings, lovelies. This is your girl, Sean Sheena, back with another inspiring video, eye-opening. I am excited to actually be able to release this one to you guys today. I was at my cubicle and all of a sudden, there's the drop. The drop happened. So I'm ready to release this to you guys today. And the topic is the dangers of online dating and how to protect yourselves. Okay, I'm about to get into it. Hold on, just let me explain. I'm not saying to not online date. I'm just saying that when you do engage in online dating, to protect yourself. And I'm showing you some perspectives. I'm gonna show you some perspectives on online dating. So without further ado, if you're new to my channel, like, share, and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get into it. So, like I said, today I'm speaking on a perspective as to warn and educate. I'm not saying that a person should not online date. So I just want to make that clear. I just want people to be aware that there are dangers of it. We're going to get into our number one. You don't know who is on the other side of that phone, text, email, message. Okay? However they're, if they're sliding into your DMs, however they are reaching you, you don't know who it is. So, yes, we're online dating to get to know, but we have to be smart. Nowadays, people that mean to do you and me harm are just a text away, a DM away. Online dating seems to be the easiest way to accomplish a dating purpose. That's why if we intend to have a relationship and meet someone online, we must be careful and smart. 1 John 4, 1 through 5 says, Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits to see whether they are of God. If you're not a believer of God, you want to see if this person is sincere, good, and honest individual. Okay? So we're going to get into trying the spirit, how we're going to try the spirit, and how we do this. Letter A. Asking questions. Ask questions. I cannot stress this bullet enough. If this person is not giving you required answers, go with your gut. Don't second guess yourself. Because 9 times out of 10, you're right. Don't settle for short answers. A lot of us women, we save ourselves a lot of harm if we just listen to our intuition or our spirit. You can save yourselves. And I believe that, we have a God-given intuition, all of us, and, you get that feeling that something ain't right. Something ain't right. Nowadays, we want to believe that people are like us, loving, trusting, giving. We want to believe that, no, that can never happen to me. But nowadays, you have to be aware. You have to be, you cannot believe that everybody is like you, because not everybody is like you. So that is why we have to try that spirit. We got to see, who that person is on the other side of that text, that DM, that phone call, which is going to lead me to B. Letter B. Go with your gut, your intuition, your spirit. As a Christian, I would call it discernment. Go with it. It can save you from a lot of terrible situations. It really can. Sometimes we're like those people that, you like that mouse, that gets that cheese. That cheese is right on the trap, but we're hungry, So we go and we attempt to get that cheese, even though that cheese is on that trap. And you go get that cheese on that trap, guess what? It's going to be a bad outcome. So, even as as a Christian woman, I want to say, pray about it. If you're a believer, pray about it. Pray about it. It's better to be safe than sorry. If you feel like something is wrong, then it is. And this is what I said again. But to add to it, a woman's intuition can save you from a lifetime of harm, abuse. The list goes on and on. Letter C. If you're going to date online, use many different methods. Okay? And hopefully you choose to date, like, say, for example, if, a lot of people want to date overseas. Like, I've tried that before. That is very, very difficult. So I don't advise that. That's my own personal, and I'm entitled to that. But I believe that we should date within limits. Okay, we should online date within limits, because if you're gonna online date and you can't meet the person, what's it? The intent is defeated even before it began. So and some people may be able to do that, but I'm telling you, that is one difficult place to be. So I rather date within limits, within my boundaries, where I'm able to, if I want to date someone, I'm in Pennsylvania. If I want to date someone who's in Texas, I can drive, or I could take a plane, and it's not gonna be too stressful, to accommodate. So that's my preference. Like I said, I don't recommend dating someone in a foreign country if you're in the U.S. It's just my recommendation. Number 2, you can't really view who they are. You can't really see who they really are. And I'm about to explain. Let me explain. Okay, in everyday life, we're humans. We have many reactions, changes in life. To really be able to know someone, you need to be around them. Know what makes them tick. See how they are under stressful situations. You don't want to be with someone that you invest so much time, effort, money into, and then it's your time to come together, and you find out that person's a ticking time bomb or a loose cannon. Someone who has no self-control, they're unkind, he or she's harsh with words. This leads me up to letter A. Words alone are not enough. If a male or female does not back up what he or she says with what they do, escape while there's still time. Run. Okay? This is a very bad sign. This is a very, very bad sign. So, without further ado, we're going to move on to number 3. Number 3, you could get scammed. People say, oh, that could never happen to me. That could never happen to me. You could tell that to people that are in the grave. Yeah, they thought that could never happen to them. Tell that to people that they got scammed out of thousands and millions of dollars. Oh, that can never happen to me. Because they believe the devil on the other side of the screen. I just call it as I see it. I'm just calling it as I see it. Letter A. If the person you are dating online start asking for money or anything of value, escape. Because this is not a sign of a good spirit. And remember, we went back. We were talking about believe not every spirit. Correct? So you're going to find this out in the dating process. And a bonus. Take your time. Okay? While you're online dating, don't open up yourself too quickly. Take your time and find out about this person by asking questions. We just talked about that. And seeing if they are a man or woman of their word. We just talked about that as well. Because these things are very, very important. So people may be saying this can't happen to them, and I just touched on that. But you let the right scammer come along with a cute face, words that flatter, you're hungry and thirsty for love, I'm telling you to run from that sucker that flatters with his tongue. Okay? Man or woman. So this video's for across the board, for us all. Proverbs 29:5 says, NIV, those who flatter their neighbors are spreading nets for their feet. So be careful and watch of these things. Okay? Be careful. It's somebody that is, they are just pouring it on, pouring all that love on you, you know, all those words on you. And then they ain't got nothing to back it up. Be careful. Be careful. These are principles that, whether you're a believer or non-believer, you can use. We can all use these principles as a guide for our life. So B, if the individual asks for pics that are of a sexual nature behind it, you don't want these kind of pics out there on the internet, especially if you are just online dating, trying to get to know the individual. If you're comfortable with this, that's between you and God. I just don't advise it in online dating, in the online dating scene. The horror stories surrounding this topic are endless, as well as being scammed. You just never know who you could be dealing with. So basically, those are important things that I thought that, you know, if someone is online dating, I'm just saying that to protect yourself. That's all I'm saying. I'm not coming on here to say don't online date. You know, I'm coming on here to say protect yourself. Especially as women, you know, we need to be cautious. You know, and nowadays, like I said, it's for everyone, because everyone can be attacked in this area. With this scripture, because we're in an age and day where there are many different spirits out there. That's why we were warned, you know, to try them. You know, so in this video, I just wanted to give some ways and some ideas of how to try them. So, but without further ado, I'm going to read this scripture to end our video. 3, know this, that in the last days, perilous times will come, for men will be lovers of themselves, lovers of money, boasters, proud, blasphemous, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, unloving, unforgiving, slanderers, without self-control, brutal, despisers of good, traitors, heady, haughty, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of God, having a form of godliness but denying the power. And from such people turn away, for this is the sort who creep into households and make captive of gullible women, loaded down with sins, led away with various lusts, always learning and never able to come to the knowledge of the truth. So I read that because you need to know what day and age that we are in, okay? And you have to be able to protect yourself in this day and age. So without further ado, I just want to thank you again for stopping by my channel, and like, share, and subscribe to the video and to my channel, because I'm dropping nothing but inspiration. So if no one has told you that you are loved today, you are loved. I love you. The Lord loves you. And if nobody has told you that you're beautiful, you are beautiful. So without further ado, Shawashina is signing out. Peace.